A little bit.
Hold up, let me see the way you
Well. What's up, Stewie Griffin? What is up, my guy? How's it going? I remember you from my past streams. How's it going?
heavy shotguns back.
Alright, let's get this started.
And speaking of advice, now you are a veteran in this many years. What advice would you give your rookie self going into the 2K League?
Coming up next, the Suns taking on the Timberwolves. For Phoenix, it's been a display of dominance this season. Few teams can match their heart or their talent. They'll have a big... Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. And this is Brian A. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well,
a long wait in the valley for winning basketball. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Russell in at the point. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the
T-Wolves get the tip.
And it's Bridges in at small forward. And this can be an uncertain time of year for a lot of teams, Brett, with the trade deadline coming up fast.
Well, a lot of players too, BA.
Oh, misses.
Trades that come up not always are about just the player and their playing style. There's so many financial implications that are in place.
Minnesota.
I have to wonder, are teams building for the rest of this season or starting the
Yo, say what's up if you're in chat, guys. Say what's up. Love paying you, talking to you guys. So
Paul against Russell. Into the lane.
Oh, nice drive from D'Lo.
Taking his first shot.
Russell in complete control that time to score off of that drive. That's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him
Chris Paul for three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Russell.
Nice drive from D'Lo.
That's nice coordination as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
Here's Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
I said, jingle bell, passes whoever that D-Lo.
Basketball played here in this one. Now Beverly.
Gives it to Beverly. Oh, bricks.
Beverly against Booker.
Jack Main Big Bubba is in the chat. How's it going, my guy? This game will have a final score. Bull prediction. I like that prediction, Jackson. I love that prediction. What a good prediction, Jackson.
Usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the just a little bit off on that one.
Well, good close contest so far.
Yeah, I got this as a. I got who you guys got winning this game, guys? Who you guys got?
And we'll get things started in this. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's.
Jack, you're leaving already?
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
Bruh, Jack, you can't just leave like that. Enemy team will come out on top. I got you, Jackson. I guarantee you that will happen.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm.
Hey, okay.
Some minutes. Wonderful start.
Bro, I got 7 people in. I died.
Russell the 1, Beasley the 2. McDaniels out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Reed in at the 5 spot. Here's McGee, and he
too easy from JaVale McGee.
Getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half.
Yo, Xander, what's up, my guy? Xandanis is in the chat.
Russell. Wing shot on the way.
Oh, in and out.
Rebound by Shamet.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Devin Booker in for Shamet. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Prince is checked in for McDaniels. The Timberwolves trail. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense.
Oh, you missed that.
To a halt.
Out to Beasley.
Oh, what a rejection.
Off the backboard. Crowder with it. Picked up by Reed. To the middle. Here's Biyombo.
Too easy offense for the Suns.
Slams it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize.
Too easy for D'Lo over Chris Paul.
That's just very solid offense.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Booker. No good from 11 feet. From deep three-point range.
Oh, that was a close one.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, 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 hey.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. And we hope you enjoyed for the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots.
Okay, whatever that was.
The talented backcourt, and it's 8 in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why.
D'Lo for 3.
Buries it from 3.
Too easy for D'Lo.
How competitive Russell is. When you make a three-point shot and he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to come right back at you.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced.
For 3, oh my gosh, it's a 2-point game. It is a 2-point game.
Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Booker, the pass to Paul. 55 seconds left in the third. Driving inside. The shot comes out.
Could they take the lead or tie it up here?
It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons.
They tied it up against the #1 overall seed in this tournament.
Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Booker against Towns. Oh, there's the alley. Ball passes to Ayton.
Oh my goodness. Could the Timberwolves take the lead here?
Play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah,
they just crossed Chris Paul. Oh my God.
They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Russell. There's the drive.
No way.
Gives them the lead. Russell's got 13 points.
Well, he's starting to get into the flow now and the rhythm. This is a dominant offensive performance for D'Lo.
Phoenix calls timeout.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I see the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Ball against Beverly. It's Shamet on the wing.
Oh my goodness.
Again, unable to change momentum here. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves ahead.
A team currently on the in the Sun court will win this game. That is a bold prediction, Jackson. That's a good prediction.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. Filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards.
Oh my goodness, 4-point lead for the Timberwolves.
Point guard.
What a beast.
Could we witness the #1 overall seed lose in the first game they have played?
The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pass to Crowder.
Turnover, oh my goodness.
To the inside, Towns.
Too easy.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Ball against Beverly. Shot from 12.
He's short. Cauley Stein with the putback layup, though.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game.
8-1!
Yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns. Using his size and strength to make things happen.
Some changes for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson.
This is unbelievable.
Booker in for Shamet. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell comes in for Beverly. And he's going for the lob.
Ah!
Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Left side, Russell. He gets it.
Nice defense, Chris. Wow.
Really going at him out there.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Suns call time here. They trail by 7. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one. Pass to Towns. Over Booker. Boy,
that's game. Wow.
And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
Finishing the game strong.
Timberwolves moving on to the Elite Eight.
Putting a stamp on this one. A very
craziness happening in March Madness of 2K. Craziness, I say.
Here's Russell. It's Minnesota with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl.
Allie, thank you as always.
Well, next game. Mavericks for 76ers. Whose home 76ers are? It looks like your prediction was correct, Jackson. All right, Jackson, next game. We got the 76ers and the Mavericks. Who you got?
We do a little this and a little that. Find me in the cup running up a bag. You can catch me posted, I'll be with the real ones. Oh no! It's like a short fence, so you can just go straight through it.
Pennies up till we check a million. How you winning if your fam don't know?
Hey, 70 Mavs. Zano's got the set. Oh, we got a little rivalry going in the chat. One says 76ers. One says the Mavericks. We shall see who wins.
Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And here we can check out the story for Seth Curry.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs.
Luka Doncic getting off to a fast start.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis.
Wow.
Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, outside the wings are Curry and Green. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the guard position. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Embiid, no good. 1:22 left in the first quarter.
You'd be hard
rejected by Danny Green.
More confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Now, here's Maxey. Good.
Floater gang.
Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Doncic passes to Porzingis.
Easy dunk from Porzingis.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Brunson against Curry. Pass to Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded by Doncic. Lets a floater go. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Finney Smith passes to Powell. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall.
Mavericks, end of the first quarter, 6-2.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees.
I think I need to,
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Easy layup. Easy layup.
Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Green. Maxi Kleber is out there with Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's
too easy from Seth Curry.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
Here he goes. And
almost man one.
So he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Curry? Averaging about 15 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Korkmaz. Here's Drummond. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
One of the key components of Drummond's game. He's an intimidating presence on the offensive glass.
Dallas leading by 4. Ntilikina looking it over. Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. No
short.
On the shot. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And
too easy for Andre Drummond.
That one goes in.
And Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. This is it to Ntilikina. Here's Bullock. Pocket 6. Inside. Brown.
Easy lay-in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And here is Curry.
But he's stable. Oh, that could have cut it to 1.
And that. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. And trying as they might, they couldn't put. That's all for now.
We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows...
Too easy for Tyrese Maxey. Cut it down to 2.
If only to keep those open lines of communication.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so, in the game for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid.
Luka Doncic making it look easy out there.
And it's Maxey in at the point.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
And you know you're extra special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now here's Curry. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme.
Tyrese Maxey ties this game up at 14.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
What you doing, Powell? You had a point guard on you.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Feeds to Curry. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And here's Brunson. The pass to Porzingis. Here's Finney-Smith.
For 3. Bang!
Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid.
You didn't even get a shot off. What are you doing, Embiid?
And we just finished the third
What are you doing?
Whole game here. Mavericks ahead, up 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talking to his team from his huddle.
Hey, Doc, we need a run right here. Come on now. You're right there. You're right there. All right, let's go.
And sensing the need to string together more baskets, Doc Rivers giving his team a little pep talk.
Yeah, he's going after the momentum. I mean, Doc sees an opportunity here for them to put their stamp on this game.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis.
Oh, stripped from Matisse.
And it's Finney-Smith in at the...
Uh-oh, Andre Drummond. Almost an and-1. He's not too good of a free throw shooter, though, so let's see if he makes one to tie it.
Free throw history, teams aren't afraid to get physical.
Makes the first.
I mean, they'll send him to the line before they give him an easy look.
Korkmaz checked in for Tobias Harris.
But misses the second.
No good that time. He really wanted that one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed.
Steps on a pass. Oh, my goodness.
Turnover by the Mavericks.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Tyrese Maxey. Oh, misses.
Now Dallas takes it the other way. To the paint.
Porzingis. Doncic for the lead.
Put in just the right spot. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Drummond.
Drummond. Oh, misses the layup.
Close range. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now, here's Bullock. He's guarded closer. And they double up Doncic.
Reggie Bullock for 3.
It's
Bang!
He might not have
Bang!
guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 5. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole
Tyrese Maxey, short from 3. This is good. That's game if he nails both free throws, most likely.
Harris comes in for George Niang. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz, and Curry subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thanks, David. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Makes the first.
And that increases their lead to 6.
As a teenager, yeah, I
Makes
said as a
second.
teenager, Doncic recorded 4 triple-doubles during his rookie season. Before Luka's 4, there had just been 1 triple-double by a teenager in the history of the league. That's special.
And the 76ers call time here. They trail by 7.
Jackson, if you're still in here, what you think about your prediction now, huh? What's your prediction like?
What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making.
Oh, makes a 3.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Yeah, you switched it up real quick, huh, Jackson?
Here's Brunson. And they foul intentionally.
Yes, sir.
To do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the
makes the first.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right
makes
there
a second.
Range. You know, late game free throws are a lot.
You were right, Jackson. You're right. You're always right.
Early game free throws in terms of making.
And as long as
Tobias Harris makes the 3. Oh my goodness, Jackson!
This lead will be set.
This game is not over.
This is why they go to Harris.
Oh, that could have been stolen, Tyrese.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So
no, it makes the first. That looks like it's going to be game.
So
yeah, that's game. With will be moving on to the Elite 8.
He passes to Green. Here's Curry with the 3.
Oh my goodness, it's a game.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
And so they
that's the game. Game, set, and match. Mavericks moving on to the Elite 8 to face the Minnesota Timberwolves.
That makes it a 3-point lead. And
makes it that game.
Are good. And it's a 4-point ball game. So it's
wow, what a game. That's the best game so far. All right, Jackson and Zandanis. Next game we got the Warriors at home against the Clippers away. Who y'all got? You got the Warriors in there. I do too. Hey, 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 hey,
Coit Tower above San Francisco on a wonderful afternoon. The city hosting. We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie.
Hey, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Then it's Jackson. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Coffey in at the 2-guard position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Kevon Looney is out there with Otto Porter. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Inside, a rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offense.
Kevon Looney.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the
Jackson's had the Clippers. Oh, man.
Still win by playing inside out.
What the upset, Jackson? Okay. Batum. Misses. But Zubac gets the rebound. Puts it back up. Easy layup.
Nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Curry passes to Wiggins. 1:19 left in the first. And that one no good to start off the night. Pass to Batum. Jackson with it. Shoots over Curry.
Yeah, last game I played there was Kawhi. I don't know why he's not in there. So
here's Wiggins, and he jams it home with authority.
What a look.
I knew Kawhi was in the last game. I don't know about Paul George. I think Paul George. I don't know why they're not in now.
Passes to open teammates.
Curry against Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
Left in the first quarter
oh, Zubac another rebound, puts it back up. Tie game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Back to Curry.
Curry. For three.
What can you say? If he starts hitting it from that range, there's nothing you can do.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Shot is up. They get it back. Zubac.
Zubac is a beast on the boards. Jeez.
Something he gives you, and it often doesn't show up in the stats.
1 quarter in the book. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He's
the best on our team. Love to teach.
Grant Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're
Iguodala misses the three.
Starting fast and playing with confidence.
We've got Jordan Poole, Andre Iguodala out there with Juan Toscano-Anderson. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Payton in at the point. That's the Warriors 5.
Another offensive rebound.
It's rebounded by Golden State. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
A comeback like that one, so late in the game against a tough opponent, I doubt anybody saw that one coming.
The Clippers trail. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Hey, Terrence Mann.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
On the wing man. He goes up again.
Another offensive rebound. Puts it back up. Clippers take the lead.
Man's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in.
Easy layup.
That's good. Bjelica's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Payton against Bledsoe. From about 19. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's
Warriors
been very close so
up
far.
by 1.5.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding. And that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And for the Clippers, they're shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then it's Jackson. And it's Coffey in at the 2 spot. Here's Zubac.
Zubac playing like it's a Turner. Jesus, he's playing amazing.
Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication,
Curry.
the sacrifice, the work that goes
Oh,
into
misses
it,
the 3.
really
Back rim.
helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform."
Good defense, but Zubac tips it in. Wow. Jackson, Clippers winning by 3. How are you feeling about your change of the prediction?
To bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. Thompson outside.
Oh, Clay.
Over Jackson.
Oh, that was a beautiful move, but missed the jumper.
Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Jackson against Thompson. Jackson can't get it to
Nice
go.
rebound by Clay.
The Warriors trailing. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson finds Curry. The basket
Drains that tough fadeaway 3.
He's got 6.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
The 3 ball.
Bang from Morris.
Oh, what confidence to take this kind of
Can
shot.
Curry make it?
On the road, late game scenario.
Oh, Curry in and out from beyond half
3
court.
quarters of play and a close one here. The Clippers on top. They're up by 3.
Looks kind of cool, but I don't really know.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ballgame.
Curry.
The Splash
Deep
Brothers,
2.
Curry,
Nice
Thompson,
shot.
Otto Porter is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Bledsoe. He's guarded by Porter. Porter pulls it in. Well, the Warriors shooting the rock well at 46%.
Curry deep 3. Oh.
Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Luke Kennard for 3. Oh my God. Could we see another 1 seed out of this tournament? There is already 2 gone. That is, oh, crossed him. Curry with the jumper. Curry is putting his team on his back.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
43 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here.
Eric Bledsoe misses the 3. Warriors have a chance to tie or take the lead.
Have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Curry step back 3. Oh, that was, offensive rebound, Kevon Looney misses the layup. Oh my gosh! No way.
Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And so they foul intentionally.
Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first.
Jackson, what's going on?
Amir Coffey.
I thought your Clippers were gonna win.
So he goes
Makes
2 for 2
both. Oh
And
no.
it's a 4-point ball game.
Looks like the Warriors are in the hot seat for being the third one seed eliminated from this tournament.
Called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
No, Jackson deletes his comments.
Here's Curry. Tries a 3.
Curry misses a 3. Oh my goodness.
Stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Oh, now you say Clippers, Jackson. Okay. Okay, I see.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both
That's game. That is ball game, fellas. Clippers have eliminated the Warriors.
5 ticks left in the fourth.
Being the third one seed eliminated from this March Madness bracket tournament. Unbelievable. Curry.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. It falls.
That was only a 2 though, buddy.
Curry, his teammates,
game.
they trust him in those situations.
So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
All right, Jackson, you're 0 for 2 on your predictions so far.
Like it reaches.
That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh my God, I'm tired.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get class in session. Thanks, DA. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Powell and Covington up at the forward. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at point guard.
Jackson saying the Bucks with confidence.
And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Allen is out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at the 5. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position.
Giannis with the jumper.
So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Powell. 1:19 left in the first quarter.
Tough shot. Miss.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Giannis dunked on Nurkic. Oh my goodness.
Kind of swagger. They really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Back to McCollum.
McCollum drains the 3 to make it a game again. 4-3.
Well, he's a volume 3-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Giannis inside. Defended by Covington. Antetokounmpo, no good. Here's Simons. Defended by Middleton. Here's McCollum.
McCollum missed the layup.
Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Allen. And so
ripped away from Covington.
Here's Simons. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Holiday against McCollum. Over Holiday.
Missed it.
You love how Holiday can get in a guy's shirt defensively without fouling.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And as we know, the great ones make those around them better. Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game.
Tony Snell for 3 takes the lead over the Bucks.
They won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the floor for Portland, they got Tony Snell.
Terrible shot.
McLemore is out there with Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the point. Now McLemore taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 1:12 left to play in the first half. DiVincenzo passes to Hill. Here's Connaughton. The second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bucks shooting their first.
Makes the first.
The first one falls.
For the tie.
Making a switch here.
Misses it.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. Portland leading. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And McLemore kicks to Snell. Here's Watford. Hill with some nice
Miss the post shot.
Now here's DiVincenzo, guarded by McLemore. Hill against Nurkic. And the basket by Hill.
Drills it, takes the lead for the Bucks from George Hill.
He'll let it go from the mid-range.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Watford. Passes to Ellaby. The feed to Nurkic. The pass to Ellaby. Clock at 4. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. That's a 2 from Snell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration.
Oh, in and out from George Hill.
And a close. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in this. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis and Portis, the lengthy post pair for him. Holiday out there with Allen, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
And C.J. McCollum graduating with a bachelor's in journalism. Something he's already put into
Nice shot, Grayson Allen.
He might be coming for our jobs, Greg, but, you know, intellect is something that serves him on the court as well. Studying the game and his opponents.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's McCollum. 6 feet out. Nurkic can't hit. Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Giannis, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Jrue Holiday
McCollum missed the layup.
Addition to this Bucks team. Chris Middleton said he just knows how to play the game on and off the ball. How to move without it, how to set guys up, He makes the game easier for everybody. He's made them a lot better. Guys?
That's how you make us, David. Thank you with stories like that. That kid, Andrew Holiday, he is a quality kid. Wonderful
Covington.
Terrific play.
Almost tied it up, but Nurkic gets the rebound, puts it back up. 1 point game again.
Getting it done.
Well, a big reason Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
Now here is Holiday. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Holiday. They lead by 1. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Offensive rebound.
Giannis! Nice shot.
Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd bucket of the night. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Bucks on top. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Trailblazers, Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Ellaby in at the 2.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now. And that's easier said than done.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Nurkic kicks to Powell.
And there's the length of Chris Middleton on full display. Great timing as well.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Powell with it. Down low.
Oh, Giannis with the huge block.
6 on the shot clock. Nurkic. Portland, no good that time either.
He's going to have a tough time hitting that if he can't create a little more space for himself.
Oh, missed it.
Matthews, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. And here is Powell. Pass to Ellaby. Back to Powell. Nurkic in the post. Giannis is there. Over Giannis. Another miss by Nurkic.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Now Giannis. Outside Matthews. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low.
McCollum misses the 3. That should be game. It is game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
With that, the Bucks will be moving on to the Elite 8.
Get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Anthony Simons.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 8 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team. Blazers substitution.
Three-pointer, Snell. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And so the Bucks take the
Oh shoot, should I get
win.
Should I get in that car? No. Oh, I thought you were in the spider.
Alright, next game we got the Kings away at home the Lakers. Ooh. We're in for a good one, folks. Let's get it underway. Any predictions in the chat? Lakers or Kings? Can the Kings make another huge upset in this tournament?
In Last Gen, let's give a round of applause to Ghost Basement Kids. They're led by team owner Dylan, who is scoring 12 points per game and shooting 70% from the field. Also in Last Gen is the Mambas, and their team owner, Mamba Up.
Beautiful look down and stapled. And we've got...
Well, Brian, the Lakers...
Thanks, Allie. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Richaun Holmes.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
Now let's take a look at the Kings opening lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Halliburton and Barnes.
Blocked by Davis.
Bagley and Holmes at the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for Los Angeles, Trevor Ariza out there with LeBron James. And then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at point guard. Now here's Barnes, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Fox outside, pass to Holmes. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Bradley.
Jackson says Lakers. Xander, you got a prediction? Davis. I got you. You say Lakers. AD with the slam.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. James
misses the layup. Oh my goodness.
I can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Westbrook finds James.
Too easy for LeBron. LeBron, Le Baby, Le Mickey, Le Baby, and the Baby, Le Baby.
Fox, the pass to Halliburton. Fox against Westbrook. And it's Fox missing. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Davis with it. Over Fox. That's short off the rim.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Basket counts.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lake. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Anthony. Then there's Taylor Horton-Tucker. And it's Howard.
Oh, misses the dunk.
Locking down the middle.
Oh, rejected by Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw that one away.
2 points. That one goes. The Kings trailing. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Thompson outside. Pass to Hield. Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harkless. And that one hits the back iron. Monk against Hield. Westbrook with it. Over Mitchell. Westbrook can't hit.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Hield against Monk. Lets it fly. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Westbrook with the miss.
Jeez, Jackson. Did you see that shot from Westbrook? Westbrook? That hit back of the backboard.
4-3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so appreciated, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Yeah, that was horrible. That's just like Westbrook in real life.
A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. And so far, they're out in front, but not. And that does it for our half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the
Bang.
tempo and see what you can get on.
And so in the game,
Bro, Jackson, do you know in Blacktop, can you do like 1v1s but just CPU? Do you know if you can do that?
In at the 5, down low.
You can, Xander? Okay. That's another idea I could stream. Like battle of point guards, battle of shooting guards, battle of every like position.
Out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up.
You don't know, Xander said you can, so. Because I was thinking
season
about doing like
won't define
who was the
him.
best
He
point
said,
guard,
quote,
like
"I
give the
grew
top
up as a
8 point guards.
champion.
And then have that in the bracket, and same with shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers. And see who would win, you know? I think that'd be pretty cool for a stream. But just like a position each stream, you know?
Here's Bradley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And there's the lob.
Oh, man.
It'll be Kings.
Don't want to be doing that when you're only up by 4. Seems like you're up by a lot, though, Lakers.
Turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Both teams will make substitutions. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Hield. Pass to Barnes. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Hield from outside.
Hield drains it. 1 point game.
Out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now, here is James. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Outside Monk. And again, the Lakers, no good. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Lakers on top, leading by 1. And right after... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Carmelo Anthony, also Johnson out there. Malik Monk is out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5.
You talk to opposing coaches and how they scheme for LeBron James. The amazing thing is they talk about how he sees every facet of the game, not just what he needs to run, but how it is that he can make it difficult for opposing offenses.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Here's Fox. It's good.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
James, outside. Pass to Reeves. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horton Tucker.
Misses the floater. But gets. Oh, and one. And one.
Harrison Barnes. Some changes for Sacramento. Holmes, he's checked in for Lynn. And Bagley subbed in for Hield.
That and one is huge, making this now a 2-possession game.
Sacramento shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's Fox.
Fox with the running jumper.
Fox.
Here's Westbrook.
Westbrook tries to imitate Fox, but can't do it.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Fox. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bagley. Outside for Halliburton. To tie it up.
Halliburton misses the tie. They need a stop here, guys. They need a stop.
It's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
And here's Westbrook. And he lobs it up top.
Oh! That could be the dagger, everybody.
Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
Timeout call, the Kings. They're behind by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
There's 10 seconds.
Halliburton misses a 3. That will be game. Wow.
They stop the clock as soon as they can with the
Lakers moving on
It's a smart move. I mean, you have
to the Elite 8.
You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Wow. What a game.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're losing by 6. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Barnes. It's off.
Lakers move. Nets.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting.
Uh-oh, this is lit. Oh my gosh. Oh!
Seems like we've been...
Oh, sick.
Looking now at some numbers for Zach LaVine. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. Edwards is out there with Harden. Then it's Mills. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And for Chicago, Zach LaVine is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Green. And it's Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot.
Kyrie, step back 3. Oh, in and out. Whoever this Edwards guy is get the offensive rebound. Puts back out to Harden. Misses the 3, but Edwards another offensive rebound. Misses the layup.
Offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's LaVine. James Harden with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the inside. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Mills.
First point of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Now here's...
Hey, LaVine!
Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Claxton the pass to Irving. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Doesn't go for him. And the Bulls going the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
The Nets have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game.
Kyrie, nice move, but can't get the finish.
They get it back.
But gets the offensive rebound. Puts it back up for the layup.
Some of the best point guards are sneaky good rebounders. Kyrie doing work on the glass right there.
LaVine feeling it out a bit. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 2. And we'll get... And one of the game's elite closers, Kyrie Irving, describes his approach.
For me, I just try to feel out.
And, you know, Greg, that's reminiscent of quotes we used to hear from Kobe Bryant, how certain moves and possessions set up defenders for the next time.
Well, Kyrie definitely has that Mamba mentality. Kobe was a big influence on him, as we all know.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming
Teardrop
the opposition right now.
for Harden.
You've got Bradley. Thomas is out there with White. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's McKinney in at the 4 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Bradley. The rebound by the Nets. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw fouls.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Alfonso McKinney. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Brown. And Levine subbed in for Matt Thomas. And then for Brooklyn, Edwards, he's checked in for Aldridge. Mills comes in for Thomas. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Irving kicks to Edwards. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mills. Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first primary scorer for his team. Griffin also has a knack for drawing fouls on the way up.
Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton.
Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Irving. Now the pass to Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And that'll do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Mills. Edwards is out there with Harden. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5 patrolling the paint. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Well, Levine is a scorer, plain and simple. It matters not inside, outside. He's got it all.
Mills looking it over. Irving from long range. Nets with a new shot clock. Edwards can't hit. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Passes it to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Dosunmu. And he lays
Bulls take the lead.
Dosunmu's got the lead. Up
Wow.
2-1 now for Chicago.
First lead of the
You can see
night.
why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Levine, good. Levine's got 8.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls.
And so Irving nails both of them.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Now here's White. Jacks up a 3. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Nets leading by a point from the...
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your...
Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Thomas is out there with White. Then there's Brown. Then there's Bradley. And it's McKinney in at the fourth. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Thomas. Who's back up. And Aldridge with the layup. Aldridge has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nets. By 3. Here's White. Basket counts.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Thomas, that's good.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
White banked in off the glass.
Xander. Jim Harbaugh is staying at Michigan.
Especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Offensive rebound. Aldridge misses. 1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. McKinney passes to White.
Nice take.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're behind by 1. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every play.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, I heard Steve Nash talking to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this
Kyrie.
game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks so much, David. Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Here's Vucevic.
Yes! Drains it.
Vucevic so confident in himself and his teammates come along with him.
The Nets call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by LaVine. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So they foul intentionally. It's the first. That will put them up by 2.
Now think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach LaVine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
Irving passes to Claxton.
Misses it.
From Vucevic. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
For the Bulls.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
That's games. Bulls moving on to the Elite 8.
So the Bulls.
That's crazy. All right, next game. We got the Heat. We got the Wizards. Comment your predictions in chat.
your Pro-Am team making noise on the courts? If so, we want to see it. Send.
Check out the lights and activity on Ocean Drive before we get started.
BA Technology.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Jimmy Butler.
And he hasn't been at his best this month in regards to his defense. He's not playing with the same aggressiveness, and it's hurting his steal numbers.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gafford in at the 5. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a veteran guard who helps set the tone defensively. KCP brings that energy and toughness on a nightly basis.
He does, BA, and he doesn't need the ball in his hands to impact a game. He'll go out and smother those opposing guards.
Now here's Beal. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. 1:16 left to play in the first. Baseline J is on the way.
6 people on. Who's on this? It were just at 3. Who's on this, bro? I'm bored. I need to talk. I need to talk. I need to talk.
There's 48 seconds left now in the first quarter.
Bam! Adebayo!
Proven he has.
Bro, I'm at 6 and I don't know who's in it.
Bam Adebayo showing you another dimension of his game.
Dinwiddie passes to Kuzma. Over Tucker.
No, he didn't out. Now I'm back to 4. No.
3 from the floor. Pass to Butler. Lowry with it. Puts up the 8-footer, and he connects with a jumper.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
And the basket by Beal.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Butler. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the...
What is up, Zandan? How's it going, my man? Laser.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And close game.
Why are your match so small?
We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Martin in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, the Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry. Players that have some dog.
Diamonds in the rough.
These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while. Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Here's Harrell after the basket by Miami. Back to Beal. Down low. And Harrell with the basket on the assist by Beal. Harrell's gotten his first basket of the night.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now here's Butler. He's been an important part of this offense.
Butler is a beast.
22 points a game.
Let's see him on his back.
Offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Hero against Holiday. Beal left side. Second shot opportunity. Here's Harrell. And Harrell throws it down.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Harrell's energy is what helps him collect second chance opportunities.
Harrell against Butler.
Oh, I got hit. Bro, they hit me in the shot.
To the wing, right side. Hero for three. And we're through the first half of play here in what...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Oh, that's so...
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. And trying as they might, and that should do it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And so in the game for Washington, Dinwiddie and Beal comprise the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Gafford in at the center position. Now here's Lowry. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Outside Butler, shot clock at 5.
Air ball.
Washington's ball.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Kispert's got his first points of the game. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter, aggressive move inside.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Bertans is checked in. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hero. Dinwiddie against Lowry. Now here's Robinson from outside the arc. Drops in the 3. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Kispert. And that one's long.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Hero!
Since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Oh, no good again that time. And so it's Miami. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in at the 4-man spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Unloads from 13. Washington with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
From 13. And he can't bank that one in. The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. Pass to Martin. Back to Hero. And here's Lowry. Takes a 3. And it's Harrell with a rebound. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Now here's Beal. Back to Harrell. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero outside. Pass to Martin. Now Robinson. He's covered by Dinwiddie.
tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
A different look for Miami. Tucker comes in for Martin, and Jimmy Butler is subbed in for Hero. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Washington. Adebayo against Harrell. Here's Lowry. And there it is for him. And the Heat lead by 11.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Butler. And he's going for the oop here.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily.
Build the ark for the stormy weather. Take an L, come back better. Calculated, this ain't checkers. In the field like David Beckham. Glide to it like Clyde Drexler. I'm doing like.
All right, last game of the night. We got the Jazz at Nuggets.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. D.A.
Thank you, Kevin.
He is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. I'm checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Avdia and Hachimura in the forward position. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Will Barton is out there with Morris, and it's Green in at the small forward position. For those teams that did make a deal at the trade deadline, Greg, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
It can be tough. Guys who need the ball to be effective can be a little harder maybe to integrate, but for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system.
And the shot goes in. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Mitchell. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Here's Conley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
Jokic passes to Morris. Drops in the layup for two. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside Conley. Unloads from 13. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. For Denver, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
Mitchell against Gordon. The drive by Mitchell. That one good for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Jokic. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Denver. After this break. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team, a big part of what the...
You got guys who are continuously making plays, you know.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz obviously helping with that equal opportunity approach.
And Kevin, that's a great point. You credit the mindset, but it's also their personnel that makes it possible.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay, Conley out there with Clarkson. And it's Joe Ingles, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Conley with the three. That one's not going to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
I agree with you. I mean, the points off the bench, that disparity was decisive. You got to have all hands on deck for this one.
Now here is Conley. He's coming off a 22-point game against Minnesota.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Campazzo, the pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Najee. Bangs home the trifecta. Najee's got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
The 19-foot shot. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for...
Yeah, they like hit right away when they hit the
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. Bill Barton is out there with Morris, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Good on the bucket. Gobert's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Jazz. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity. And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Green kicks to Morris. Pass to Jokic. Over Bogdanovic. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Jokic.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. 46 seconds left to play in the third.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Morris passes to Jokic. Outside, Green. Back to Jokic. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. It's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Barton against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. Over Morris. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Utah out in front. They lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in to Michael Malone.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team. Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We got Joe Ingles. Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in at the point. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Mitchell. No good from 11 feet. Morris against Clarkson. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Jokic.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Here's Mitchell. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. The lead is 2. Drills it from outside.
Good to see Gordon coming through with a big basket. I mean, he's no stranger to these high-intensity moments.
Utah calls timeout. They trail by 5. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. O'Neal's checked in for Gay. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Mike Conley in for Clarkson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Monte Morris.
Looks like we got the Denver Nuggets moving on.
Both, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And there is just no fear in Mike Conley. He has not met a big shot he was afraid to take.
Monte Morris.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 7. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Najee. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They're on a 13-4 run right now. So the Nuggets win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
She's so bad.